let's take a look at how to track SEO rankings with Semrush. Now, if you don't already have a Semrush account, I'll leave a link down below where you can get signed up for a free trial and use all these tools that I'm going to show you. But once you're logged in, if you go over here to the SEO tab, you're going to see under keyword research the position tracking option. When you click that, it is actually going to take you to the projects because position tracking happens at the project level. If you don't already have a project set up, you just click this button here. It'll walk you through all the steps for setting up your project. We have set up a test project as an example for Best Buy. So if we click into here, it's going to show us some keywords that we've actually already put in on the keyword tracker. So there's I'm not sure that there's enough keywords here for this data to really make a whole lot of sense. So we're going to add in some more here. But essentially, we can see all sorts of data around where the keywords that we're tracking are ranking. This is sort of like an overview, right? Like a total distribution. How many are moving up versus down? How many are in the top 3 spots, top 10 spots, top 20 spots, top 100 spots? Looks like there were some that were ranking and they have recently dropped off. So we can kind of see the graph. If you have lots of keywords that you're tracking, this data is probably going to look a little bit different. But once you are in your project here, you can come up here to the top where it says keywords. And you can just click on the number 2. Well, yours is going to have whatever number of keywords you have tracked currently. And then this is going to show us the keywords that we are tracking here, right? Again, it's only 2 keywords. So an iPhone 15, I mean, I think the iPhone 17 is about to be released if it hasn't already been. One thing that's really unique is they're now doing the iPhone 17 Air. I think this is the first time they've done an iPhone Air. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but there's also the iPhone 17 Pro. So these are the latest iPhone models that are coming out. We can add those in here, and now you can see that they appear. It's saying waiting to start. We can click Save Changes. It's going to take it a little bit of time to figure out what the rankings are for those keywords and update all of that data here. If these keywords that we were already tracking, if they were ranking, we would see them showing up right here currently. There seems to be something strange going on with the Best Buy website lately. I was just looking at some other stuff and there was all sorts of errors showing up. And so I don't know if they're experiencing some technical issues on their end or what's going on. But we can check all sorts of it. The thing I like about this rank tracker is it's more than just a rank tracker, right? Like, yeah, you can see the overview of each keyword's rankings and everything, which most rank trackers do. But we can also see if there's an AI overview. We can see the intent behind the search term. We can see, going back to the landscape here, we can see if there's any cannibalization happening. So if you're not familiar with keyword cannibalization, there's a whole algorithm update that started targeting pages that are too similarly optimized. If they have too similar of keyword profiles, then they'll cannibalize each other and then neither of the pages will rank. So you got to watch out for that sort of thing. So not only does it give us, the full-blown overview of the position ranking for our keywords, but it gives us a lot more data beyond that. So it's going to take it some time to finish figuring out all the data for these new terms, but once it does, we will also see the data populate here for those terms. It'll show the current position, the current position here and the position last week, the same day last week, essentially. But we've lost these 2 keywords. When I say we, I'm just talking about as if I was the owner of Best Buy, which obviously I'm not, or if I worked in their marketing department or whatever. So that's kind of it. There's so much you can get into with this. You can look at the actual pages that are ranking, if there's cannibalization. You may have to upgrade in order to see that full distribution. competitors. That just goes on and on and on. So anyways, I hope you found this helpful. If there's anything you did have questions about in terms of the rank tracker in Semrush, don't hesitate to reach out. Just drop your questions in the comment section down below, and we'll be sure to get back to them there.
If you're like most new business owners, you're probably struggling to get your online presence established, let alone get it to the point where it's bringing you a consistent flow of customers, right? So that's why I created this free course where I actually walk you step by step through the whole process of setting up your online presence. This is the same process we've been using for our clients for over a decade in one of my agencies. And essentially, I'm going to show you how to set up an SEO-friendly business name right from the get-go, how to develop your website really quickly and easily, how to set up your Google Maps listing, start getting some Google reviews, everything you need in order to have a substantial online presence where people can actually start finding you and purchasing your products or services. The best part is I'm going to show you how to do it in under a couple of hours, and all for less than $50. If you're interested, I'll leave a link below where you can get signed up today. Make sure to check this course out for free right now because I'm probably going to start charging for this at some point in the future. All right, I'll see you on the other side.